come here, come here.
Hey
come
man,
Here, come here.
hey man, wait up! Is that a Geo?
Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here.
Hello everybody, this is the Submariner, my 1991 Geo Metro 3-cylinder 5-speed with 72,000 original miles, perfect 210 compression in all 3 cylinders. Let's just do kind of a basic walk around. I acquired this car a year and a half, 2 years ago. I paid $1,900 for it. It had 13-inch rims on it. I went back to the 12s. I like to run 155 80R 12 tires, and I like to have the stock hubcaps that came on the 89, 90, and 91 years. Those 3 years are my specialty. That's what I like to collect. So most of the spare parts I have are for those years. So the paint was uneven on it before. It's better now, but it's still kind of uneven in some places. I ordered a number of cans of paint to code. It's a proper code from a paint store in New Orleans called automotivetouchup.com. If you want to check them out, insert your paint code for your year. You can order paint and clear and other paint products. I'm not obviously being sponsored by them, but I swear by them for paint. So just give you a basic walk around of the car. The sun is like perfectly overhead right now. So new exhaust on it from the front all the way back, including a new catalytic converter and a new muffler. Put a chrome tip on there. I prefer to have some Swift accessories on it. Collapsible mirrors. These are nice, swear by these. Spoiler, kind of adds to the look of the car. Honeycomb taillights for the Swift. I swear by those. Got a few extra sets of these. Keep around just in case you get rear-ended. There are a few things I need to do to the car, such as get some black RTV and kind of fill in these corners here and where they tend to crack. See those cracks kind of going up through there? I do have a shelf on the inside from a Swift, so that's nice, little hatch cover. Got an extra one of those as well. The vented rear windows work perfectly. Car does have air conditioning, which you'll see here in a second when I pop the hood and fire it up. From some angles and certain sunlight, car looks blue, but it's obviously got that green. Not a Polynesian, it's a, gosh, I forget the paint code right now. I'll have to fill you in later on that, but it's a different paint code than Polynesian green, which is a little darker. Metallic green, maybe that's what it's called, I forget. But I'll provide that code later. So all in all, there is the profile of the car. Now, some of you might recall some previous videos I made regarding the installation of a sunroof, which was a really cool look on the car. Unfortunately, manufacturer's defect. It would not stop leaking, and so I took the sunroof out. You might say, what do you mean you took it out? That left you a gaping hole, right? Well, it did, but I filled in the hole with the original piece, sort of tack welded, used JB Weld, Bondo. I'm not a body work guy, but for now it's okay. But when I go to get it painted, I mean, from a distance you can't really tell, but then you get up close, you see the imperfections, you see the kind of where it was right there, but where it builds up a little bit. But you know, from here you can't tell that it used to have a sunroof. It doesn't leak at all, obviously. So, and the inside's completely sealed in as well. New headliner, I'll show you that in a moment. Okay, looking at the rear from the perspective of the open hatch struts work perfectly. I did not have to replace those. This car sat for a number of years, so I had to drop the tank. I had to do a number of things with it. Replace the fuel pump, or actually put another gas tank in it. Found this hatch cover, and it's not perfect. It's got some like little areas of some cracks and right there. But hey, it works perfect. Yes, that is a base amp, and This car has a stereo that does not deserve to have. It's quite loud, quite booming, sounds great. I replaced all the carpet back here. Kind of a view from the inside here. I replaced the headliner. Got these side mounts from the same Swift that I believe I got these. No, wait, I got these taillights, these taillights from William Swift from the forum and from the Facebook pages. William Rush, what do I say? William Swift? William Rush from Missouri. But I do have extra sets. So I like to keep extra sets just in case you get rear-ended. You never know. So the car has a pretty even look. So let me go and pop the hood here. Show you that. Okay, a little dark in the sun here, but I hope I can zoom in here. So the frame horns, no rust at all. None whatsoever. Very clean interior. Coming over to this side. Let's see, you see down in there. Very, very clean. That's not rust on the outside there. That's undercoating that they've sprayed on the cars. What you see here is a fuel filter. Okay. So what I did when I dropped the gas tank, and I recommend this to anybody that's sick and tired of trying to get underneath the rear driver's side passenger wheel to replace these things, is just put a connection from the tank to where the line from the fuel filter would have gone up into underside of the body, and then just cut the line here and put the filter here. I mean, if you're going to drop your tank for any reason, do this. It's a 5-minute process of changing out all of your fuel filters in the future. So that's always a good thing. But it's very clean. No rust to speak of in here. Maybe a little where this kind of, well, no, I don't really see any back in there. Don't see any here on the column either. Maybe a little developing here. Typical stuff, but nothing like where it typically develops in here. The air intake connections or whatever to the wall. There's nothing there. Yeah. It's never been in any accidents or anything. Well, let me fire it up from the inside and give you a view of the interior. All right, I'm zoomed in as far as I'll go, but the one thing you'll notice is I got the key in the on position, but not turned on yet. My stereo might kick on here in a minute, so if it does, excuse me for that. But so I got the tachometer from a Swift as well. I've got to take it out and replace one of the bulbs in the back because my right turn signal bulb isn't flashing. But there's blue lights in there. You'll notice that in some of these you have a Canadian version and an American version. Canadian versions have the RPMs or the miles per hour on the outside, miles per hour on the inside. This has the reverse, miles per hour on the outside, kilometers per hour on the inside, which means it came from an American car that used this, whether that was a Swift or probably Swift, yeah. And let's see here. So yeah, so I got all my dash buttons and everything. Let's see if the car...
It's really unjust what the IDF has been doing to the Palestinians.
I don't know what this is coming up with now, so radio station or something. I thought I had it on a song, but anyways, car stereo. There is my bass amp button right there. So this car stereo is loud. It is the envy of all the kids at the pizza shop, as they say. And anyway, let me fire it up. Fires up first time, every time. This car sat all winter and it just fired right up. It'll idle for a bit, maybe somewhere around 12 to 1500. And then it'll drop down to about 900 at idle. Idles perfectly. Sometimes I get a little ticking from the back side of this tachometer that I inserted in there. But it goes away after a few minutes. But yeah, so of course this glove box doesn't shut all the way. That's a common problem. I do have the entire dash, or the stereo surround. The plastic there is not broken. That's nice. These are very hard to find. That's in good working order. I got to put the cigar lighter thing back in. There's the AC button. I don't know. I might connect all that, but we'll see. Interior, I put the handles up on both the passenger and the driver's side. This is a new headliner. The other one, of course, had the hole in it from the sunroof. The problem is, unfortunately, the bracket, the plastic bracket, just zipped right off where it's sort of like sewn in because it was so old. So right now I got it temporarily being held up with duct tape, which you can't see from the outside, but you can see from the inside. But it's not that noticeable really. But I have a new headliner, not new old stock. I'm going to be installing that, but everything looks good all the way back. Of course, obviously I had to repad it and put new insulation material up in there. Well, this is GeoStalker. I am personally happy, you know, sort of the next generation of Geo Metro owners. I see teenagers driving them now. I see 20-somethings driving them, 30-somethings, and you know, these parts are getting, you know, cars are getting harder and harder to come by, let alone the parts and everything for it. So if you need any parts, hit me up. I tend to be a hoarder. Always have a spare block sitting around that I got parts off that. My boy has a 97, so I hoard stuff for his too. So if I paid money for something, I might just, you know, I like to get my money back for it. That's kind of how I operate. But if it's something that I've just collected over the years, then, you know, I'm willing to let things go for free a lot of times too, extras of this or that. I haven't been posting in quite a long time. Last fall, leading all the way up to Christmas, I had a little bout with the prostate cancer, so radiation therapy and all that stuff kind of took me out of the game for a while. But as they say, back in the game, baby, back in the Geo game, right? So if you need anything, hit me up. Until then, this is GeoStalker signing out. You all take care now.
Come here, come here.
Hey
come
man,
here, come here.
hey man, wait up. Is that a Geo?
Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here.